Put your hands up.
What it do, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. As you see from the name of the title today, I got a special one for you guys. So guys, for today's video, we're going to jump right into it. We're actually going to be swapping out my old spark plugs for some brand new ones. We just got the package from Rip Superchargers, so shout out to Rip. You know, about like 2 years ago, we went ahead and swapped out my coil packs for the Rip's coil packs, and then also we did the spark plug swap as well. And I think we were at around like 50,000, 60,000 miles when I actually did that swap. I got a video on that about 2 years ago, so if y'all want to check that out, you can check that out too. But yeah, guys, you know, we got some plans for the Charger. So with me doing the whole swap with like the spark plugs, for the most part, we're going to go ahead and be tuning the car, underground tuning pretty soon. So just to keep the vehicle maintained and just to prepare it for, you know, the tune, I just want to have some brand new spark plugs in there. We'll see how the current spark plugs are looking in the car. I even think, you know, I can go on at least another 30,000-40,000 miles with these current spark plugs, because like I said, we got it done around like 60,000 miles 2 years ago, and we're at 105,000 miles right now. So definitely could go a little longer on the spark plugs, but just for the sake of it, hey, I'm just gonna swap them out, put some brand new ones in there, and get ready for that, you know, underground tune. But yeah, guys, I'm excited to get this done. I also got some more stuff planned for the engine bake. So we're gonna, once we get the spark plugs installed, we're just gonna, you know, cut the video, end the video there, and then for the next video, I got something special for you guys. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. You know, subscriber counts just going up and up. I don't really know what the counts right now is, but definitely we're going up. So make sure y'all subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out any more future car content. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into this video. All right, y'all, let's get to it. I have to put you guys sideways inside of the car because the sun's heating up and then my phone's gonna overheat. So if you know, you know. Let's go ahead and get these spark plugs taken out. With my whole setup, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this piping, my cold air intake piping, so I can, you know, be able to move around a little more better and be able to pop this off no issue. So let's go ahead and grab the fly head. Butterfly. All right, so I got a better fly head. Let's go ahead and unloosen this. All right, got that. Oh yeah, before you start taking all this apart, first thing you want to do is disconnect your battery. So that was the first thing I did do. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this sensor. Bolt down here that holds my cold intake, air intake. You gotta loosen that. We're gonna try our best not to move this box. Just extra work to undo that, but we're just gonna try to pull this out, pull this one out like that, pop this one out, like so. There we have it. Got the piping taken off. So we got that taken off. Let's go ahead and start disconnecting our wires. We're gonna go ahead and disconnect this. We have like a little pick tool, best friend. Pull that clip back, put some pressure on it, pull it out. Pull this one as well. Pull the clip off. Put some pressure, pull that off. Put that to the side as well. After that, I'm gonna go and move you guys a little bit so I can get around. We got some hoses we're gonna have to pull off here as well. So we got a hose in the back right here. So we got this hose, we're gonna pull this off right here. Slide that hose off. We got a hose back here we wanna pull off as well. Get that hose off. Alright, and then we're going to start working on our bolts in the back, which is two 10 millimeters and a 13 millimeter in the back. So let's go ahead and knock that out. I think I need a shorter extension. This one's too long. I could just work it like this. I think we'll just work it like that. Oh, it's a 10 millimeter, that's right. Got the heat on. It's a hot day today. Once you got it loose, you can just use your fingers to slowly spin it off. Just be careful not to drop it in the engine bay. It'll be gone in the way. Here's another hose we want to pull off as well too. This top hose. Put that to the side. I got the bolt loose. I'm going to spin it off with my hands. Got that taken care of. So because I'm already on this side, let's go ahead and get my 13 millimeter ratchet, and we're going to go ahead and work on that bolt in the back. Can't find my 13 millimeter socket, unfortunately. Probably be an easier job, but we're gonna have to use the ratchet today, so it's gonna take a little minute. So let's make sure. So that is to tighten. This is to loosen. Okay, lefty loosey, righty tight. You gotta feel for the bolts right below in the bottom bracket. All right, we got it. So, as you can see, got a 13mm bolt out. It's been below the bracket. Have you guys seen many videos on how to take your upper intake off? That's basically located bottom bracket. You have the two up top, 10mm, and then the bottom has a 13mm bracket. So the bracket's like zip tied to one of the lines. So we're just gonna pull it off to the side. Let's go on and work on the bolts on the other side. We just got two 10mm bolts on this side of the manifold. I'm not gonna really move you guys. Just gonna knock this out real quick. Where is my ratchet? Careful not to drop it. I'll leave that up there. We got some clips that's connected to the manifold right here as well. Just go ahead and pull them off. Now we can start working on our upper intake manifold. So we got everything around it completely taken off. So now we're gonna get our 8mm socket with a wrench. We're gonna start on loosening everything up. We got 7 bolts to this. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7's located like right there. So, if I'm not mistaken, there's not really a pattern taking this off. We just wanna break them off, loosen them for now, and then we'll start loosening all of them. We just want to gently get them off. We don't want to undo them all at the same, only one time. We just want to make sure we take them, we unsurface them all first, and then we'll work on loosening them all out. All right, now that we got all 7 loosened, we're gonna go ahead and start taking them all off. And we just wanna loosen them up at first, and then we can start working on untightening all of them. Just take your time. I've done this many times, but definitely in this, you want to make sure you take your time when doing this. And because I got a big old throttle body, this one doesn't really fit next to my attachment to like half of the actual sockets on the bolt, so you just want to be very careful when pulling this one out. Probably I can undo the rest of it with my hand. Yep. So after that, all of them should be loose. We're gonna want to go ahead and just pull them up as best as we can. I think these two are still on there. That's it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You know what? I think I missed one. Oh man, that's my bad, guys. I wasn't counting. I did not loosen the middle one. That's on me. I think I did loosen the middle one, actually. Alright, so after everything is loosened and all the stuff is taken off of the hoses, let's see if we're able to pull this off now. So I gotta pull up a little more on this middle one. Very careful while doing this. You're going to want to anchor it to the left. Pull that out the way. Make sure not to drop anything in the middle. And there you have it. We got upper intake off. Let's set this down. So I'm going to clean this up and we'll get back to you guys in a minute. Alright guys, as you can see, we got the cold packs all brightened up. So this is how I'm basically going to do it. I got my NGK spark plugs from RIP superchargers. I'm going to go ahead and do one at a time. So we're going to go ahead and take one cold pack off. We're going to take out the actual spark plug, and then we'll torque it, put the new one in, we'll torque it down, and so on and so on. So let's go ahead and get this done. First, we're going to go ahead and use our 10mm socket to get the coil packs undone. Go there. Make sure you also lift the tab really gently because these things will fly out. All right. Once we got that undone, got the bolt loose. We're gonna gently pull out. Make sure that bolt comes out. Then we're gonna gently. Oh man, that thing's still stuck in there. I forgot how long these bolts were. All right, cool. So we're gonna gently pull this out. go. Make sure nothing gets on there. Put that to the side. You know what, for safe, just to be safe, we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna put it up there like that. Shouldn't be too long how we have it like that. We're gonna grab our 5/8 drive, a 3/8 drive. We got our spark plug socket. I can see the spark plug. We're gonna go on ahead and drop that down there. Got it to lefty loosey, righty tighty. All right, just drop it down there. Feel it. I'm gonna go ahead and break it. There we have it. Got our first spark plug out. Tell you the truth, I think that's about 40,000 miles. Let's see if we can get it to focus. It really doesn't look that bad, to be honest. Just trying to, I'm planning to do something else, so that's the whole reason I'm doing the whole spark plug change. This one doesn't look really that bad, to be honest. Nothing's really, tip's a little burnt, but let's see if we can get you guys in the shade. Maybe you can see it a little better. This thing doesn't want to focus. There you go. It's not gonna focus. All right. I'll probably just drop a picture. I'll drop a picture in the video for you guys of it. So, well, I got this old one out. So I don't know if you guys can see this. I know it's hard to focus. We got our gap sizer. Well, just to show you, I got the gap sizer. I've already measured the old one. Then when I first pulled out the car, it was a 4.3, 4.4, so or 0.44. So that's what I basically set these older ones when I first did my cold packs and spark plug swap. That's what I set the old ones to, 0.044. So there's the same thing still showing, nothing changed, so that's good. We're gonna go ahead and grab our new one. Wipe the surfaces around here. I don't want to make sure nothing falls in. Cylinder head. Be very careful. If you're ever going to wipe around this thing, wipe away from it. Nothing to drop down there, then you're screwed. Alright, cool. Just so we can have a clean surface. When you put the coil pack back on there, clean around there. So let's go and grab our new ones. So these don't come pre-gapped, so we're gonna go ahead and gap them to 0.044. It's almost there, but not there enough. So we got our gap tool right here. All right, guys, so they don't want you guys just waiting around until I got them gapped to the right size. I'll go and show you guys the process. Don't worry, I already got the first one in there. I'm gonna go ahead and torque it down, and then we'll go ahead and go over the other ones. That one's set. So when you want to torque it, you're going to torque it down to 13 foot-pounds. So let's go ahead and work on these other ones. We got one spark plug done. Go ahead and slide this back down. Go ahead and slide this back. Tighten this back down. Take the socket. All right, guys, so I got the actual spark plug out. You know, as you can see, the spark plug doesn't look too bad, but because I'm doing something else with the engine, so stay tuned for the next video. I just wanted to do the whole spark plug change. This makes the car still feel, you know, at the end of the day, the car's gonna be more even. It's gonna feel even better. So definitely got to get this done. So we got one down. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab the new spark plugs so we can gap size them to the right spec. So the video's just not running and running. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm gonna gap each spark plug. When that's all said and done, I'll go ahead and get back to these spark plugs. All right, guys, we got all of our spark plugs pre-gapped. So that's not gonna take up most of our time. Took about like good 30 minutes for me to gap them all. But now we're gonna go ahead and get back started to these coil packs. Let's go ahead and loosen this one up. So we got one installed and we got 5 more to go. One down, 5 more to go. easier, I'm gonna unloosen all these bolts. So when I'm ready to put the spark plug in, there you go. I'm going to loosen these on this side. So we got all of them loosened. That's gonna save us some time right there. Let's go ahead and I'm not gonna remove this, so I'm just gonna pull it out. There we go. Make sure the pull pack's still intact. It's gonna, oops, ooh, that would have been bad. Make sure you don't do that. Definitely don't do that. So I'm just gonna put that to the side. Be aware, if you are putting this upside down, I could have lost that bolt, it would have been all bad. Alright, so just give it a little wipe to the surface. Remember to wipe away from the cylinder. Don't wipe over it, wipe away. Get a clear surface going back on. Let's go ahead and get this second spark plug out of here. Alright. If you got it loose, you can just do this. Feel no more resistance. And there you have it. Cylinder looks clean. Alright, this one's a little more burnt. I don't know if you can see that. Then camera won't focus. But not too bad. Looking just like the other one. Gonna check the gap size on this real quick. Yep, still 0.44 like I had it. I was shooting out here too. 0.4. Cool. So we got this one out. Gonna grab our new one. Stick that new one in there like so. Got our new one in. Always triple check the gap size. Make sure nothing changed when you put it down or anything like that. Seems good to me. It's good to go. it in. I like to get that in the side, so guide it in. And then for me, I like to, I don't know if you guys can hear from the noise, but for me, I like to turn left until I hear it slide in, and then I'll start turning and tightening. If you get what I mean. I'm trying to make sure the threads line up. You gotta make sure like it's quiet so you can actually hear it drop in there. And once you hear it drop, that's when you want to start tightening. You just go slow. You also feel it. Let's go ahead and tighten it up. Once you got it good tight, great. Now let's grab our torque wrench. You don't want to overturn. Grab our torque wrench. Make sure it's set to 13 foot-pounds, so make sure you have a foot-pounds torque wrench. I still have mine set up. Make sure nothing changed. Make sure this is locked on the bottom. You got it set to 13 foot-pounds. Have it. Once you hear the click, and then you can go again, try it again, and you hear the click again. You want to stop there, and don't over tighten it anymore. Got it set to 13 foot-pounds. Now it's in there, like swimwear. Go ahead and wipe down this coil pack. Boom, there you have it. So we got that one set. Let's go ahead and put on the bolt back. Tighten it down. Same thing goes for any bolt. You want to go left until you hear the click, or until you hear the bolt drop in there. And you just start tightening it. Just to make the threads, make sure the threads are all lined up. So we don't drop it. There we go. Get the bolt out. that. Again, we can wipe our surface. Again, you want to wipe away. You know, y'all are getting tired of me saying that, but for me, it's always good to keep repeating it. Repeating it, you don't forget. You don't want nothing to fall down there. I mean, nothing. Then you're gonna probably need a whole new engine. Alright. I definitely gotta get the mic off because I'm pretty sure you guys can't hear me, everything I say. So we got 2 spark plugs down. 1 more to go. Yeah. Again, we got 2 down, 4 more to go. So we got that one out. Let's go ahead and pull this next one out. I feel like the experience you need out of this is like 5 out of 10. If you can turn a wrench and, you know, take it slow, anybody can do, you know, changing out their spark plug and, you know, taking off their intake manifold. I learned from YouTube, and, you know, it's always good to, you know, practice on your own vehicle and save money, you know. So we got it loose. Now we're gonna go ahead and just use our hand and turn it slowly. We don't have no more resistance. Once you feel no more resistance with the spark plug, then you can pull it out. Oh, there it is. So this one's towards the back of the engine. It's about the same. I thought it would be a little more burnt, but it's about the same. Sorry guys about that not focusing, but maybe you can tell a little bit. Like I said, I'll leave some pictures in the video so you guys can check them all out, but it's not that bad. Definitely not that bad. Yeah, man, once you have all these pre-gapped, man, this process is pretty fast. So definitely recommend, you're not here all day, gap them first. It'll take about a good 20-30 minutes depending on the skill of your knowledge of, you know, gapping spark plugs. So, and like I said, always triple check. I got my gap tool, got my spark plug, and just triple check, make sure it's still lined up like how I gapped this the right size basically. So yep. Supposedly charger's supposed to be 0.043, but I'm doing 0.044 because that's what mine only has. It has it says 0.044 and 0.045. So as long as it can fit this one and not fit this one, as long as it can fit the 0.044 and not fit the 0.045, I think we're still good in between 0.043 and 0.044. I know what you guys like, what are you talking about? This is confusing. Your gap size, this is your gap tool. This is what you know, I don't know what the reading on this is, but this is what you're supposed to gap it to, the sizes. So however, so as you can see, if you'll focus, it has, you know, from 0.060, 0.25, 0.030, 0.035, 0.40, 0.040, 0.044, 0.045, 0.050, 0.055 inches. Okay, there you go. It says inch right there. So You're gapping the size to, it's supposed to be factory, it's supposed to be 0.043. I don't have, as you can see, I only have 0.040 and 0.044. 43 is in the middle here somewhere. So when I first installed these first spark plugs, I went off to 0.44. Yeah, it's not the actual spec to it, but still works as long as it doesn't fit the 0.45, and it, you get to fit the the 0.044, should be good enough. So enough talking, let's get this in there. Alright, we got these hands snug. We're gonna grab our 3/8 drive. Start. Let's make sure. Start tightening it with the wrench a bit. And once you get a good snug on the wrench, then you go ahead and grab your torque wrench. Again, it's going to be 13 foot-pounds. Make sure the wrench hasn't moved, still the same reading. I got my 13 foot-pounds torque wrench set. So, go ahead and snap that on there. That's it. That is set. Let's gonna double check it because never can be too sure. Yep, that's it. Cool. So, got that set. 13 foot-pounds. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and knock the rest of this out. The video is going on for a while. Knock this out and I'll get back to you guys once we got all the spark plugs in. Triple check this last time. Make sure nothing changed when I was putting them down, anything like that. Looks like it's all still the same. Looks good. Go and drop this last one in, guys. about like 2 or 3 turns after you hand tighten it. It's about 2 or 3 turns with the 3/8 drive, and then you're gonna grab your torque wrench. Make sure it's set to 13 foot-pounds. Make sure that bottom one's still tight. It's still on your 13 foot-pounds. And we're gonna go ahead and do this last one. And there you have it. Last spark plug is installed. Took about a good hour and a half, 2 maybe, the whole setup done. We're gapping it and taking it all off and all that. Let's go ahead and tighten this thing back down. Surface chain. So we got everything snugged in. Just make sure we double check these bolts, make sure they're snug. I think last time when I did this, I never torqued them down, but I think if you just get a good snug, it's not really a big deal. Again, I've done this before, no issues before, so it's all good. Alright y'all, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As you can see from the video, guys, I showed you how to basically take off the upper intake manifold. We went ahead and swapped out our old spark plugs for some brand new ones. I don't know why we did that so early. I literally swapped these out about a couple years back when the car was about like 60,000, maybe 50,000 miles. The car is about 105,000 miles. So we only put about maybe 50,000 miles to the spark plug. As you can see, they don't look that bad. Again, I'll drop a picture of the spark plugs. The camera's not focusing on this, I don't know why. But they don't look that bad. But the only reason I swapped those spark plugs out because I got something planned for the, I'll just stay tuned for that. I got something else planned, so stay tuned for the next video. Only reason I did the spark plugs because I had to take the upper intake manifold off. So if I was gonna take that off, might as well. And you got to change the gaskets too. So don't forget. There's like I think 6 gaskets sitting right here. You can buy them from your automotive store. They're like, I bought mine for like $38 yesterday. Make sure you swap those out too when you're doing the removal of the upper intake manifold and swapping out your spark plugs. You also want to replace those gaskets as well. I forgot to say that in the video, so I want to make sure I say that before we end the video. So when you're doing the spark plugs, also swap the gaskets. But yeah, guys, so Only reason I did the spark plugs because I was taking that off and I had to do the gaskets, so I was like, might as well. But after I look at the spark plugs, they still look good. But it's all right, you know, keeping the car maintained, new parts. There's nothing wrong with that. It's gonna last. It's basically just gonna last longer. But yeah, we just finished up doing a spark plug swap. All new spark plugs are in there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next one. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.